A voting center in Oakland is now closed because of a red flag warning that is in effect. The Joaquin Miller Center polling location, this is on Sanborn Drive, is shut down. If this is your polling place, you can go to the Montera Middle School on Ascot Drive to vote in person. If you want to just drop off your ballot, just go to the drop box on Woodminster Market. Amanda Harry spoke to some voters at this closed center who didn't realize they'd have to go elsewhere.
Weather is not something that California voters usually have to think about, but this year it shut down the polling center in Joaquin Miller Park.
It's closed.
Oh.
Yeah, so the nearest one is
All day, people approach the entrance of Joaquin Miller Park, some with ballots in hand, ready to fulfill their civic duty, but were instead met with barricades and signs, letting them know not just the park was closed, but also the polling place. Mia Rahman says casting her vote at this location is a tradition.
I was really confused. I remember coming here with my family growing up and always coming to this spot, and I was looking forward to doing that too. And yeah, I was disappointed to see it closed, but I'm glad we can still vote.
Rahman walked back to her car to drive to the next closest location, Montera Middle School, more than a mile away. Caleb Ditchfield walked to the park despite it being one of the farthest polling centers from his home.
And I saw like a park next to a space science center that was like 10 miles away. I was like, seems like a good hike. I'll go vote here.
But he wasn't going to let the closure discourage him and headed towards the middle school as well.
Oh, of course, I'm not going to throw away my shot.
There was concern that the community center wouldn't be the only closed polling center. PG&E may need to do power shutoffs that would impact a polling center in Lake County and Los Gatos. But they have announced they'll wait to shut off the power, if needed, until after polls close. Despite the obstacle, everyone I spoke to decided to go elsewhere to cast their ballot. There are about 24 other voting locations in Oakland.
And the red flag warning continues until 7 o'clock on Thursday morning. We're just getting into this offshore wind event that has prompted the red flag warning. Wind gusts are going to be over 50 miles an hour later tonight and through much of the day Wednesday, especially in the North Bay and Solano County. In fact, speaking of Solano County, let's look at the hour-by-hour wind gust forecast for Fairfield and even closer to sea level. This isn't on the peaks. We're talking about 45 to 50 mile an hour gusts during the late night and early morning hours tomorrow. And then the winds begin to back down, but they're still going to be over 30 miles an hour for much of the day. Very low humidity levels overlapping with these gusty winds, and that elevates the fire threat. Extremely critical fire weather conditions in Southern California.